Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Commune. I have finally decided that it's probably time for me to start pursuing my actual legacy. But, procrastinator that I am, I'm going to delay it just a little bit because I did just unlock some bounties in my last episode with a different community. So, or actually, am I thinking, was it with a different community or was it? Yeah, it was. It might have been on the official State of Decay 2 stream. That's where I unlocked these bounties. That's where I think Joe Swarner probably did most of the work unlocking these bounties. So, yeah, we should go out and claim the rewards for that, and then go chasing my trader legacy, which you can see I've got pinned on the UI right now. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know yet, we did just update the PTR, the public test realm, today. So if you play on Steam, which I do not, you can go and have a look at the latest version of Infestations and a bunch of other updates that people have made. Ranithcord is in my chat right now, talking about the fact that they expanded the sizes of a bunch of trunks. So you can fit more junk in your trunk in in the public test realm, which sounds pretty exciting. It sounds like from what Ranithcord is describing, I'm not on the team, so I wasn't up on that particular update. What Ranithcord is saying is that the change is pretty dramatic. You can fit a lot more stuff in a trunk than you used to be able to, which is exciting. Kind of scary for me as a designer. I'm like, really? They made a change that big? Oh no. You have a little panic attack whenever somebody talks about making a big change to a game that you're no longer working on. But I should say, I did a very similar thing to State of Decay 1 when I added vehicle inventories to the game at all. And so that actually was probably one of the biggest post-release expansions to vehicle inventories. So if I felt like I had the license to do that nonsense, then of course somebody on the State of Decay 2 team can make them a little bit bigger, and it's fine, and I don't need to worry about it. I'm driving in circles around the bounty broker because I totally forgot the right way to drive into his area. So I'm just going to go this way and hope this is fine. Oh yeah, this is just fine. This is exactly what I should have done. Oh my gosh, come on. At least the zombie can't reach me. I'm seriously stuck. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna lose a door. Okay, I guess I have to actually use the stuck command. This is so sad. Oh no, he's gonna rip another door off before I have a chance to move. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? Trying to get to the bounty broker. I don't have that much time to stream today. I don't know why I'm wasting all this time doing stupid stuff, but whatever. Awesome Twitch dude says that I should play in the PTR. Well, the problem with that is, in order to play the game on Steam, you got to be signed into Xbox Live on your PC. And I keep my PC signed into a sandbox version of Xbox Live that we use for game development. And so, yes, there are ways to switch back and forth, but that sounds annoying. And so I don't want to do that. And so that's why I don't play in the PTR, because I've got my computer just always signed into the wrong version of Xbox Live all the time to simplify my life. And that means I also can't play Gears Tactics on the PC. I need to play that on the console. Wait a minute! I'm driving towards the wrong destination! I just started looking at that orange diamond, started driving towards it. That's not where I'm going. I'm going to the yellow triangle. The yellow triangle is the bounty broker. Come here, yellow triangle. Oh, you're such a beautiful yellow triangle. I'm so sorry I was neglecting you, yellow triangle. Triangle Man, Triangle Man. See, this is why Triangle Man hates Person Man, because Person Man pulls stuff like this. Stop it! Stop it! Stop hitting me, you dumb zombies. Oh, come on. I just want to talk to Cash Beaumont, my old buddy, Cash Beaumont. Is this... Oh, why? Why? All right. So this is one reason I gave this guy a lever action rifle, is because he's got really, really crappy stamina, but he's got aim snap. Oh, dang it. Which means that if he fires slow enough, he can keep up with the stamina demands. All right, let's talk about bounties. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's grab our, what is this? Oh, Samurai SMG. Sure, let's do that. And then, what else do I want to get? Okay, this is all scavenging stuff. Zombies with explosives is the one I already had, so that's useless. Got all of these already, so let's look at, what am I likely to do? Okay, I'm carrying a bunch of fire already. Oh, and I've got rifles. Oh, killing freaks with, actually, let's worry about fire later. Fire's easy. Killing freaks with rifles. So I've got 2 rifle-y ones. So I'm just going to kill as many zombies with rifles as I possibly can. Do I have a magnum ammo press, though? Because the rifle that I've got really kind of wants a magnum ammo press. Actually, do I have something with an empty mod slot that can just look at what mods I have? There we go. So I've got a handgun ammo press. I don't have a magnum ammo press. Ooh, but I can install a fireworks crafting station in there, so I'll do that. So I might need to switch which rifle I'm carrying so that I have enough bullets to complete that bounty. But the bounty is a secondary concern. What I'm really here to do is kill this bloater. And then what I'm really here to do is go talk to Addie. Where's Addie? Addie is right there. We're going to go talk to Addie about their concerns. So, La Coalition suggests that if we were to add new items to the existing bounty packs, that might actually attract, former players who have taken sort of a pause with the game to come back and play it. Because people who played the game for a long time, the bounties, they're kind of fun for getting, additional copies of the items that you've already gotten. Get them into new communities, get them to new characters. But it's not nearly as exciting as getting something brand new that you've never seen before. So yeah, I think that if we were able to market it well enough so that players who have fallen off the game are aware that we're adding new stuff, that's part of the problem, is letting people know what you're doing. But yeah, that absolutely could be a way to get old players to come back. And it just sort of, depends on what we're capable of doing, what we're staffed for as a team. But yeah, I agree with you that would be effective were we able to do that. And then it's up to the State of Decay 2 team to determine whether or not they are. Okay, so we got some folks. Hey there, Addie. Addie looks a lot like the Bunny Lord. Whoa, what the? Oh, did I just bring a bunch of zombies in with me? Pardon me, everyone. Anyway, Addie. So our friends, the Abandoned, are planning to ambush the Trade Summit and take everything. I'll go try to talk some sense into them. This sounds like a great plan. I'm sure nothing is going to go wrong. Oh, shoot. Hey, Mandari, you want to come with me? Oh, her name's probably pronounced Mandari, actually. Oh, wait, I've got very little gas. You can't see this, but because I use the stuck command, I'm very low on gas. So let me just gas up the car real quick. All right. So now, I've completely forgotten what happens here. Oh, they're all the way over there? Fine. What is the best way to go? I guess just straight down this road, and then I think there's like impassable mountains here. I'll have to go around, but yeah, all right, fine. Oh, I'm wondering, while I'm here, should I just take care of this infestation? Nah, we're about to complete a legacy. This whole neighborhood can go to pot, as far as I care. Is this the right direction to go? Probably not. Yes, oh, it is. It is actually the right direction to go. Weird. Weird, I turned the correct direction at first. Cogs is suggesting that I could use my family's PC for the PTR, to play the PTR and film Milo streaming it. That could be interesting. I actually kind of don't want to set up that PC to stream directly from, because then Milo will start trying to stream on his own, and that is not something I want to do. The kids' PC does run State of Decay 2 though, because that actually, I developed State of Decay 2 on that PC. A lot of it anyway, a lot of the updates to it I developed on that PC before I got this fancy new one. I think this is the right way to go. Coalition, no, I've not decided. I've not considered doing a solo run, mostly just because keeping a single character fresh, you know, and able to play, it just requires you to play the game in just a fundamentally different way that I just don't find all that entertaining. Like, you know, part of why, you know, I, you know, designed the parts of State of Decay 2 that I designed the way I did was because I really liked the idea of building a community-focused zombie survival simulator. Okay. Mandarin, come on. There you go. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Yeah. All right. That's how I want to play, you know. And so, like, I wouldn't be able to escape the fact that the game is clearly designed not to be played that way, and everything in it is pushing against you playing it with a single character. And so I'm just not super interested in it. Like, if some players want to play it that way, fine. I'm not even particularly interested in making the game very fun that way, just because it's not what the game's about. I mean, it's not crazy to try to do it at some point just to, like, experience why it doesn't work very well and why it, like, not just assume it's not very fun for me, but also experience why it's not very fun for me. How do people usually go about it? Like, do they just instantly go get the first two characters killed, just walk them into zombies or something like that? Or exile them immediately or something? Sata Hotpa wants to know if there's going to be any lore extending stuff in the game. I'm not sure what you mean by lore extending stuff. You mean, like, adding more, like, notes and things that help tell sort of the backstory of the game, that kind of thing? Audio journals, which are a thing we experimented with but ultimately didn't ship. I do actually kind of like the fact that did I already pass it? I did. I kind of like the fact that our game is not super lore heavy. That, like, there isn't a sense that you have to really understand, you know, like a Silmarillion of State of Decay, you know, in order to really get what's going on. Like, we've you know, left a lot of things undefined, partly just because it's not what matters. You know, like, we want the game to make the statement that it's your story with your community that truly matters. You got that? Okay, so I don't know what these guys are going to do. I've forgotten how this mission goes. No? No, I'm not trying to claim the outpost. Torres. Just tell me what you need and we'll handle it.
Sorry for trying to cheat you. It's just that we're desperate for fuel. Can you help us?
Oh, sure. I can get you a rucksack of fuel. That sounds great. Let's go get you a rucksack of fuel. Yeah, so while, you know, we did... Here, I'm going to head down to this outpost and just grab some of my fuel that I so meticulously collected before. I did like the idea of doing the audio logs that we had planned for the Homecoming update, partly just because the Homecoming update was a very story-focused update. And it felt like it was a good way of taking that particular update and making it better. But overall, I don't really feel the lack of lore stuff in the game myself, so I wouldn't be advocating for that. But if you feel like, you know, that there are players for whom that would really help a lot. I mean, that's the kind of thing that, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm thinking about, it's definitely a different direction than the team has been pushing the game lately. I mean, so many of the things that are that are really high on the wish list are players wanting mechanical changes to the game, changes to the gameplay, and I don't know where I would prioritize something like lore. Like, it's very easy to dismiss things like lore because, you know, like when you think about what a game is made up of, it's really easy to just think about the very tangible things, the things that you play. and think of lore as being this extraneous thing. But, you know, when we think about our audience, what we do is we'll segment the audience. We'll think, okay, there's some people who like this about the game and some people who like that about the game. And we'll try to make choices that don't just cut off one set of players, you know, while preferencing another. I mostly want to repair this. That's why I came to an outpost to repair. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I can't get fuel here. I was already thinking of going to an outpost to repair my gun, or to repair my sword. And actually, I should. Here, let me detach the mod from this. As much as I love this gun, I think I want to carry something with a bit more ammo in it. So let's see what other rifle I can carry that has something that, well, how much do I have of each of these ammo types? I don't have a lot of ammo lying around here. I don't have a lot of ammo lying around here. Let me... I mean, I could take some out of other guns, but I think I've got a rifle ammo press installed right now. I can afford... Yeah, let's get some 5.56, just because it's cheaper to build. And then... let's find a gun that fires it. Something that fires 5.56. That counts as a rifle, like the AR-15. The Uzi counts as a rifle? Sure, why not? The police sniper rifle. The police carbine has got an advanced suppressor on it. I'll installed already. You know what? Let's... Oh, but it's 9mm. Because we can't have nice things. So... the UMP SMG is assault. So I think... what do I think? These are all assault. That police sniper rifle might be my best bet, or the police carbine. Except, oh, that was 9mm, wasn't it? Where was that? Here. Yep, I think we're gonna go with the police sniper rifle. And I just want to get that special suppressor on there because it's cool, not because it's particularly useful. All right, so my character's equipped, but the thing we actually need is something I can only get from the base. So let's go to the base.
Gotta catch my breath.
Which is over here. Because I've already, like, exhausted this place of fuel. I can't easily go and scavenge new fuel. So the base is basically the place I need to go to get it. But yeah, anyway, so as I was saying, like, you know, when we were making the Homecoming update and Heartland, both of those huge updates were focused on the fact that we felt like the segment of our audience that really appreciates, consciously authored stories was, you know, didn't really have much to go on with State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2 was all about telling your own story through the mechanics, you know, and systems of the game. And players who really wanted to be told a story through the sort of flow of the missions and things like that didn't have a lot to work with in State of Decay 2. And so, so Heartland was really focused on giving something to those players. Homecoming was really focused on giving something to those players. But actually, I mean, they've received a surprising amount of stuff through those two updates. Those are our two biggest updates of the game. Were both really focused on story appreciating players. And I think that's kind of one reason why we've sort of shifted towards more mechanical upgrades more recently, because, you know, I think that we were hyper focusing on one group of people that we admittedly had not done a great job of entertaining for a while. Like we focused on sort of where we had the biggest gaps, but as a result, we kind of didn't do a lot of valuable things that we could have done during that time. So I think we're kind of focused now on trying to trying to do a better job with that sort of thing. Trying to sort of balance out the our use of big updates to entertain other types of players. Hi there, Blinky.
Damn it.
Oh no, the lonely hearts are sad. Where? I always forget where the storage is. Where's the storage? Is it outside? Where the heck is the storage? No, it's inside. I just didn't see it. Alright. Wait, is it this? Ah, there we go. So yeah, let's withdraw a fuel rucksack. And we'll go take it to our new friends. Already running out of fuel. It's fine.
There's a screamer close.
No big deal. La Coalición was wondering if the audio journals that we recorded for the Homecoming update, if they could just be said over the radio or something. I don't remember them well enough to know if they would work in that context or not. Certainly the suggestion of having them be read by a different person, that's the main thing we can't do. We can't record new dialogue without a huge investment of time and money that we just kind of probably don't have available to that team right now. So recording new dialogue is probably not going to be a thing. By the way, again, I just should always reiterate, I'm not on the State of Decay 2 team. Like, I wasn't even aware of... now, once Ranacord pointed out that they expanded the trunks, I did remember a conversation where somebody said they were doing that. But, like, my brain is not, you know, sort of teed up with a whole bunch of State of Decay 2 information. I'm not kept up to date on that stuff. So I can sort of say, in very rough terms, what I think is possible, what I think is easy, what I think is hard. Don't consider me to be a spokesman for the State of Decay 2 team about that stuff, unless I'm doing an official stream where I've got them there to interview about it. Then I'm likely to be very correct about what's going on, because I have them there to check what I'm saying. And I've got them there to actually do most of the saying themselves. But when I'm just sort of answering random questions ad hoc here in my own chat, I don't know a whole lot, and so I'm not going to be able to give you the most valuable insights into these things. Before I go all the way up that hill, I think I should probably refuel this car, in case I need to jump into it at short notice. But yeah, so I always feel bad though when somebody says, "Hey, could we have this in the game?" And I'm like, "Oh, that would be really cool, actually." Like, I mean, if there were more lore in the game, I wouldn't complain about it. I probably wouldn't prioritize it. That doesn't mean I would complain about it, you know, and fight against it or anything like that. And so I'm like, you know, oh, that would be cool, but probably no. I always feel guilty because I'm like, I want to put everything in the game. I want everyone to be maximally happy with this game because it has all the things in it that everyone wants. But so much of your life as a game developer is triage. It's sort of deciding, oh, well, we can't have everything. In fact, we can have 10% of what we want. Which 10% matters? That's where my brain goes, like, immediately, whenever that kind of question comes up. Are you okay over there? Okay, I got your fuel rucksack. Hey there, Torres.
Okay, thanks.
Torres? Okay, you're just shooting the zombie, right? You're my friend. It's good to have you as a friend. I need to kill 8 more zombies with rifles. Okay, so, you know, we got that done. That was nice. I guess we can just kill some more zombies with rifles and head back to the bounty broker while we're waiting for the next mission to spawn. What time is it? Okay, I've got half an hour left. Okay, I'm going to head towards the bounty broker. I've got half an hour left before I need to pick up my kid. So, you know what I should... Actually, I should probably just stop somewhere. Kill all the nearby zombies. Check the chat, see what I've missed, which I'm sure is a lot. And then cut the episode so that I can run around to the bounty broker, do all this extra stuff in the next episode. I'm so sorry. Mandari, I know that you really wanted to kill these zombies, but I gotta get credit for killing them with a rifle, specifically. Two more. Two more. Well, I think I've... Oh, there we go. There's my two more. The guy's like, what? What happened to my friend? Oh, no! That's what happened to your friend. Now you know firsthand. Oh, somebody else is... Some other... Oh, more zombies. Alright, I'm going to go climb up on something so that I'm a little bit safer. And let me have a look at my chat and see what I'm missing here. Oh, so Cogs is reminding me that the next mission that spawns is going to be the summit, which means I need to go make sure my people are ready to go into the pool. If I put them in the pool, and that's a question I now have to answer. Am I going to put these people in the pool, or am I just going to keep the commune long term? I might keep the commune. Like, maybe I'll want to sort of... like, whenever I pick them up again, maybe I'll want to sort of refresh the series title or something. Like, have them go on a brand new adventure. But... yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that a little bit more, Cogs. So Every John says, I always like research into knowing about video game development. I always want to be a game tester. Yeah, I mean that is a career that you can easily aspire to get into. The formal qualifications for being an entry-level tester are fairly low. The main problem is, can you actually do the job? Because testing games is a grueling and difficult profession where that actually takes a lot of skill. Partly it's skill in video games. Partly it's sort of the patience to sort of be able to do something repetitively and still keep your focus and keep paying attention to it. Because I know, like, when I do something over and over and over again, I start getting desperate to distract myself, and I stop paying attention. But that's where mistakes creep in. And a tester has to be able to stay meticulous through a lot of repetition, which is tough. And then being able to, having sort of the detail-oriented focus that lets you catch small things that are wrong with an experience, and then being able to communicate those well and accurately, and in a way, like, be able to write a bug report that somebody else can read, understand, and then follow in order to accomplish something. Like, all of those skills go into being a tester. So, so when I say that, like, it's that the sort of surface level qualifications for being a tester are fairly low, that's true. You can come from almost any background and get started as a tester, but then excelling as a tester, being good at being a tester, takes a lot. And there's a lot of people who sort of start as a game tester and then get drummed out of it just because they can't cut the demanding responsibilities of the job. Coalition asks, why did the Sheriff Legacy end up being the only one with a proper villain? Like, it has both a name and a unique dialogue, while the others are just regular NPCs with regular dialogue. Was it a budget thing? It wasn't a budget thing. I think, well, part of the issue is we actually were avoiding creating very many specific characters in the game because we wanted multiple replays of the game to feel like they were about different things or about different people in different places. We wanted each playthrough to feel unique. And so we really tried to avoid, whenever we could, sort of identifying specific memorable characters because we wanted each playthrough to feel unique. Now, that's got its costs. Not having specific memorable characters is a problem if you're a storytelling-focused player. But that was a conscious decision. And actually, a lot of the decisions to add in, sort of background characters like Chief Jackson, who is a named character who doesn't actually physically show up, but who is a named character referenced in one of the individual personal, storylines. That was a late decision, and it was sort of a weird compromise decision where originally we were not going to name that character at all. And so actually, it's having a named character or having a very specific identifiable enemy. That's the thing that was the compromise. It's not like we wanted to have enemies, like very well-defined specific NPCs across the board and then cut a bunch of them. It's the other way. We were going to not have any of those, and then we compromised and added a few because we needed them in order to make certain things work. So, yeah, so it went the opposite way than what you thought. All right, so I want to see if I can get 2 episodes done today. And so I'm going to wrap this episode up right now with a subscribe button, and links to other videos, including the very next Commune video, which I will make right now.